There are many things that we use in the kitchen on a day-to-day basis to feed our families, to entertain, and so much more. Well, today I am doing a collaboration with Herd of Turtles, I believe her name is. She's going to be linked down in the description box below, so be sure to check her video out as soon as you are done watching this one. And we are sharing our favorite kitchen appliances in today's video. Can't wait to get started, so I'm just going to turn around the camera and just let's get at this. Alright, I have to say that probably my favorite, I have a lot of favorites, so this is going to be fun. It's like trying to tell me to pick a favorite handmaiden or a favorite child. There's just, it all comes together and works well for us, but I have to say the Berkey is probably one of my favorite kitchen appliances. This filters our water, and I am more sensitive to the especially city water because they put a lot of chlorine in it to kill out all of the nasty stuff, and it just messes up my stomach some. So we got a Berkey one year with our tax return, and it has been such a hard worker for our family. You can buy replacement filters, I believe on their website, but also Azure if you use them. So I just really love my Berkey. So let's just kind of move on. This KitchenAid is probably another workhorse of the family. It's funny enough because I got one shortly after we were married from my husband's aunt. And it was, I think, an industrial set or industrial one, which kind of meant it was really solid, I guess. And I never used it, and so I gave it to my sister, who was the baker. Really wanted to do a lot of like be the next Gordon Ramsay, whatever that's called. She wanted to do a lot of that, and so I gave it to her. And then later on was like, wow, it would be really handy to have a KitchenAid. And I had a lovely British elderly friend say, hey, I never use this one, you can have it. And so this has been just a huge nostalgic thing in my kitchen because I think of her all the time when I use this. This is probably the next big workhorse of the family. This is the InstaPot. They do not make this particular one anymore. This was a beautiful birthday gift from several YouTubers that kind of came together and gave me gift cards to Amazon, and I was able to get the InstaPot with it, and it has been, like I said, a workhorse. This is used multiple times a week, and it is just, yeah. I mean, can we really over talk about the efficiency and excellence of the InstaPot? I can throw in frozen chicken and have it be done in a shorter amount of time than it would be to let it defrost and then cook. And it's just been a huge blessing to our family, and it works so well for multiple things. I have a very simple outline here, but some of the newer ones can go even further. Like, I do not have a yogurt setting on here, but I have been able to make yogurt in here. Rice is probably the number one thing that I do make in here. I just put it in, pop it on, and head out. So, really love this InstaPot. Can't say enough about it. I will link down below one that I know that is considered comparable to this one. Probably the next big workhorse of the Sodbuster Homestead would be this 8-quart Hamilton Beach slow cooker. It is one of the largest ones we have ever seen or own. This one I purchased when they were clearancing it out at Walmart for $25, and I was so ecstatic about that. And I mean, it's got it's got some things. I think with one of the moves it got dented in, but it has served us well. It has simple functions, which I personally like. Keep warm, low, and high. And keep warm works kind of similar to a warm setting, so, or low setting, I should say. So it has been valuable to our family. It has made so much applesauce in that thing, along with roast and all the kind of things. So that's another one that I really like. And for a larger family, the 8-quart works really well, especially if we have company over. All right, this is my large, very large cast iron skillet. I picked this up at Walmart in the camping section for $25 at the time. I believe since they have gone up. This is, I want to say, a 24-inch. I do have a picture that I will insert of the size to help you kind of understand what I mean by large. And it just has really well worked out well for our family. I do love the cast iron and the durability of it. It is a little bit heavy. And I did want to say that if you get a Lodge, I just learned this. If you get a Lodge brand, if anything happens to your cast iron, it is covered by a warranty. However, this is not a large pan and it is not covered. So the extra investment may be worth it in the long run. All right, I admit it, I am partial. These are definitely my favorite appliances in the kitchen. The Keurig and my little espresso machine. The Keurig was a Christmas gift in the sibling gift exchange that I talked about in the other day's video when I did Frugal Christmas. My dear husband is trying to help me film here, and I was saying that I wore the appropriate shirt for this video, so there you go. My sister gave me this as a birthday gift. And so the Keurig was a gift from my brother, and it works well for that 1 cup of coffee we need, or in this case, I'm making my husband a cup of tea while I make me a latte. This is a very simple latte machine to use. It will be linked down below because I have to say my sister is definitely more of the coffee connoisseur and I'm not. I just give me the coffee. Like just give it to me. I need it. But she definitely knows her beans. She knows how to, brew this temperature and she goes all out, and she picked this up for me. Believing it to be a good quality as well as very user friendly. So I will leave it linked down below for you. But definitely these two are a daily, multiple day use items in my kitchen. And I mean, what would I be without coffee? Y'all know that. You've seen my Instagram reels. So yes, this is Josephine or Jo, and she does her job very well. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let us talk about some of the other appliances I use, but I would say are honorable mentions. The first would be this Blendtec. It is definitely more of the pricier blenders, but it has held up and lasted so long. I highly recommend it. Blendtec also has a warranty thing, so if anything happens with its product and it's not a user error, they do replace it. And the motor went out on one of my blender parts and they replaced it absolutely free. So it is worth the investment, and it has held up way longer than anything else I have ever owned. Alright, the next one I'm going to share with you is this toaster oven. I picked this up on Facebook Marketplace for $5 or $10. It is a 4-slice toaster, and it is another workhorse of our family. However, unfortunately, in the last month, the first two, or the two slices on the left, have given out. But when we had the 4 toaster, it was definitely really helpful for our family. The last 2, we've just made it work with what we have. But like I said, Christmas is coming again, and this is probably something I will put on the sibling gift exchange that we could really use. So this is another one that is definitely used multiple times per week. Alright, this is my food processor. This is a Cuisinart higher priced food processor, but especially with all of the mobile food pantry items that we were getting, and you would just have to find a way to really make sure that no food was going to waste. I was looking for different ways to preserve it all, and this came highly recommended as one that would uphold well. This actually was a recommendation from Ashley Buffet, who has a YouTube channel here, and she's got, I think she just had her 9th baby, and so this is one that she has used time and time again and has held up well. So I have to say it definitely lives up to its reputation and recommendation from her, and it's been wonderful. We definitely have one more appliance in the house, and that is a fryer, an air fryer that was given to us one year for a Christmas present from a sibling, and we do use it, but I wouldn't say it's a favorite. If it disappeared, I don't think I would miss it too much. But I thought I should add some honorable mentions in here. So this is a Pampered Chef can opener. It's held up well. That is a KitchenAid immersion blender that my husband gave me for Christmas. That is a couple different cheese graters that we really like. This is a potato peeler, and that is my kitchen scale. And I first showed you my meat thermometer that I said I would never need, but to be honest, it has been so helpful in the last couple of years, and I'm really glad I put the investment out for it. Okay, so this is today's collaboration with Herd of Turtles. Thank you so much for watching, and please, if you are new, hit the subscribe button because we are going to be back later this month with more collaborations, and I can't wait to share those with you. Thank you for watching today's video, and I will see you next time.